Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schutzen. Welcome to our kitchen. With the winter season rapidly approaching, I decided to share with you a recipe and procedure for a really great comfort soup. Broccoli and cheddar with bacon. Join me now as I show you how I make it. At this time, I'd like to say thank you very much to all current subscribers. Your support is greatly appreciated. For those of you who are repeat guests or first timers, welcome to the channel. And if you've not done so and like the video content, please subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up and notification bell, and be up to date with all of our latest posts. Let's get cooking. Well, to begin, I have a pot with my milk on. I have it at medium temperature to start warming it while we're going to make the roux. So to begin, I'm going to add a touch of oil in my pan. And then we'll begin rendering bacon fat from the lardons. Keep this at a low to medium heat, no higher than medium, and we slowly want to extract the fat. Well, here we are with our bacon getting nice and brown. And this is brown enough for me. By all means, take it as long as you want, but I don't want mine to be burnt or dry out. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and remove the lardons, reserving the fat here. I will go ahead and add my brunoise onions. Let them saute or sweat for a minute or so. And now that the onions have become translucent, let's add my butter. And go ahead and melt this. Now that my butter is pretty much melted, let's go ahead and add the flour. We're gonna go ahead, stir this, and cook this until we get what's referred to as blonde roux. Well, here we are. We have achieved the desired color in our roux. I'm now going to turn the heat down to medium, remove the roux from the heat, and let's slide our pot of milk over. So now, what I will do is add my bay leaves. I will add my mustard powder. Give it a stir. Okay, now let's go ahead and start adding our roux. You want to do this very carefully. Roux is extremely hot. Well, now that the roux has been added and I have it all mixed up and there's no lumps in it, we're going to want to simmer this for like about 10 minutes. So you're going to have to stir it frequently because as the liquid gets thicker, it's going to settle in the corners of the pot, and definitely it will scorch there, and you do not want to ruin your entire soup on account of that. Well, now that our bechamel has been simmering, I want to go ahead and add the cheese. I'm using aged cheddar, 3-year aged cheddar. Feel free to substitute with a mild cheddar if you're not a fan of the aged stuff, but I love the aged stuff. I'm not going to lie to you. So let's go ahead, add that, and then let's just carefully stir it until all the cheese incorporates into the bechamel. Now that the cheese is all incorporated, I want to give it a taste. You notice I haven't seasoned it yet with anything, salt or pepper, because the bacon's going to be salty, or can be salty. The cheese has salt to it. So it'd be horrible to season your soup at the beginning and then add the garnishes, and then turns out that it becomes too salty. Let's go ahead and stir this in and go ahead and add our potatoes. Well, now that the potatoes have cooked, they are actually about 85–90% done. We're going to go ahead and add our broccoli. Give it a quick stir. Turn the heat off. And we will wait 5 minutes, and then we're going to check the seasoning again and adjust it as you need. salt or white pepper. I recommend white pepper so you don't see the black pepper flakes and speckles all through it. And after the sitting here, the broccoli will cook, it'll steep, and we will be ready for service. Well, there you have my broccoli, aged cheddar, and bacon soup. Not difficult to make. And it's also, you don't necessarily have to use cheddar. You could substitute with other cheeses. Pecorino works great. Goat cheese can be added into it as well. Essentially, what cheeses you could put into a mac and cheese, you can do with this. A nice garnish for this is blue cheese goes great with cheddar. 20 some years ago, I used to make a soup, cheddar and blue cheese soup, which was really good. I'm gonna garnish mine with some of the bacon lardons, excuse me, some scallion, 10-year aged cheddar, and a little croutons. Feel free to garnish however you like. An alternative to the procedure that I did was with the potatoes. If you're trying to juggle several tasks, I would recommend cooking the potatoes separately and add a pre-cooked potato to the soup whenever I added the potato. I was only focused on the soup, so I had the time to stand there and stir. It will stick, it'll tend to stick. If you've ever made New England clam chowder, your potatoes want to stick to the bottom as well. It's the same principle. But because I'm very focused on flavor throughout the entire dish, that's why I did everything in one pot. Well, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I hope it makes you hungry and you give it a shot. It's getting cold out there, and this is a heck of a good soup to warm you up. Thank you for joining. Yotvaat.